What is going on, everybody? It is Jamie, and welcome to the channel Thrift on Fire. It is midweek right now. I think it's like Thursday afternoon. I'm going to try to edit this and get it up same day. I had a really great weekend. Great Mother's Day. We went to Cleveland, did a couple baseball games, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Drove home, and at the beginning of this week, we went to a concert. So it was a very busy weekend. That was Mother's Day / my wife's birthday. So we had a really great time. I did a little bit of sourcing in the States. Didn't find anything too interesting because we did go to Cleveland, Ohio. So it was about 5 hours roughly around the lake. You could actually go so we went from, I live in Ontario, so we went up through Buffalo and around to Cleveland. It's actually about the same distance to go around to Detroit and down through Windsor. So we did go the Buffalo route, but it was a nice drive either way. So I did want to share some stuff that sold with you over the last week, and I did sell quite a bit of this stuff over the weekend while we were gone. All right, first thing, Lego Movie. So this was brand new sealed. This is from that video game lot you see me pick up. I've been picking up a lot more of these. So these, you guys know I'm only into these, I think about $5 a piece. And this one sold for $25 plus shipping. So about $20 less free profit here. That's pretty good. So you'll see a few video games. I've got them all listed now, and I do notice they are starting to trickle out the door. Next thing up, I have been doing really well with these cassettes. Now, this particular cassette, you guys didn't see me pick up in any video or anything, but I got it at the Goodwill bins, and I don't even know if I would have paid 10 cents for this guy. And I shipped this one out. I can't remember if this one actually, now that I'm thinking about it, most of them stay within Canada, so it's like regular letter mail. I think this one maybe went to the US, so they would have paid $10, and I would have shipped it out airmail. Still no tracking, but that is the proper way to ship things to the US, small packages these days. And they cost about $8 to $12 depending. So, you know, the buyer for this one, I think paid $10, and it probably cost me about $8 to ship. But this is a pretty good pickup from the Goodwill bins. The next one is another cassette tape. Now, this one was not from the Goodwill bins, but from that buy I told you in another video about where I got the Wii U, and it was a total bust, but I picked up all these cassette tapes, but they've been selling pretty well. Well, this one is a blast from my past anyway. Primus, when I was growing up in high school, was a big deal. And this was something I personally did own. I definitely grew up in the nu metal era and was a big fan of it. And I don't think Primus is really nu metal. They're more alternative or maybe metal, but very interesting sound. If you never heard Primus, check them out. So I actually got this next one at Salvation Army, and I got 2 copies of it, and they both have sold already. It's a really good PlayStation 3 Bolo. So if you guys do see this, I think Prince of Persia, this has been remastered, and I think maybe it's got all 3 of them. I was never a big fan of this kind of game, so I never played it, but they did sell. Both of these have sold for over $30 in less than, a couple of weeks being listed. So definitely a good thing to pick up. This is definitely a good title if you do see it. So now here's a piece of stereo equipment. I think this is the CD changer. So actually I had bought, I think maybe I posted on Instagram or something. I bought the receiver, a cassette, and the CD changer. Well, the CD changer sold right away for $69 plus shipping. Now this guy right here, let me flip through a couple pictures, does not have the remote or anything like that. And I paid, I think, $7.49 a piece for all 3 units. So obviously making $69 plus shipping on this one alone is pretty good. And stuff like that generally will not, it doesn't sit around too long. Now the receiver I actually have listed on Facebook Marketplace because it is very heavy, and I'm terrified if I try to ship it, it might be like $50 or something like that. Where that, when I shipped it out, I think it cost me, I charged $20, and I think it actually cost me like 23 or 24. So it was pretty close. Those aren't super heavy. They are just really wide. Now I found this next item in London, Ontario, and it is the belt. WWE plastic metal belts, whatever you want to call it. I paid $3 for this thing, and it sold, I think within the same week, with not even it might have even been a couple days. It was a quick one. I wasn't really sure. I'd seen some sold comps. I was a little bit skeptical whether I would be able to sell this thing quickly, but it did sell really quick, very quick actually. And I just basically, what did I do? I folded the belt under, wrapped it in bubble wrap, and put it in a padded envelope, and I shipped it that way. It's already got to the buyer. They're very happy with it. And yeah, who knew a plastic kids' toy belt could still be worth money, but wrestling fans out there do like those type of things. So this next thing was kind of interesting. It's in Salvation Army one day. I didn't really find anything, but my wife did, so she went up and paid. And behind the glass, there was a $10 item. It was this bat phone. I actually had a coupon from Salvation Army where I got $10 off of my next purchase. So I do believe you know, this isn't huge money. I only sold it for $26. Let me just add it to the stream here. Only $26, but I didn't pay anything for this. So at my Salvation Army, when you buy anything over $10, they put a stamp. So I spent $100 in the store over the last few weeks or whatever. So this was my free item. This is what I picked. So I got this Batman phone. I didn't actually see any sold comps. I just thought it was really cool. There was another one listed at a little bit higher. I just figured I'd come in a little bit lower and be, I think I beat them on the shipping as well. And mine sold, you know, really quick, very quick. Like, sorry, my stream kind of cut off there. I went to go click the next link and I potentially might have ended the stream and had to jump back in. So I apologize if that isn't a true smooth transaction rate there. But, you know, I'm working with what I have here. So the next thing up is Injustice. This was another video game that I bought from all the brand new sealed video games. I've actually sold 2 copies of this already. One for $25 and the other one, I think maybe a best offer $23 or something like that. But a pretty good sale nonetheless. And this one did go out just letter mail. You know, can't really complain there. I feel like I've got stacks and stacks of these games and I'm just going to week by week just see them go out until they're all gone. Brand new sealed games. It's really hard to go wrong with. You know, the values might go up and down. I think I priced them good enough that I shouldn't have to adjust anything. And, you know, I'll just watch. I've already made my money back, I'm pretty sure, and I'm just going to watch the profit roll in at this point. This next item I picked up, I believe at Salvation Army for something like $8. It was with the remote. I could be wrong about where I picked it up. It could have been at Goodwill. But regardless, I know I paid about $8 for this. So this one is a Hitachi, has the remote. I'm surprised I sat on it as long as I did. I've had it for about a month. When I listed it, I thought maybe it would sell right away because I did have the remote. And as you can see, I threw it on sale. And this is part of that sale I was talking about before. If you watched my last Whatsold video, this sale should end sometime in I think maybe the 18th of this month. I did a lot of like 20% off and then some other stuff I put on at like 10% off. But even though this was something that I listed recently, I felt like there was enough room there that if I slashed the price a little bit, it might sell faster. And, you know, that's what happened. So when I listed it was maybe on the high end. And when I slashed the price, it sold right away. Now, this is another video game that sold pretty quick here. So this is one, Sacro, Shadows Die Twice, Xbox One. I'm sure I butchered whatever this game is called. I never heard of it before, but for $55 free shipping, I couldn't have been happier to sell it. I do believe this did go to the US, and realistically, I think the buyer paid $7. And I think I just wound up paying, I think, the $20 for it to be tracked. So I didn't actually make $50 on this or $55 or whatever it says on the screen there. It's hard to see. I'm looking at a little picture right now. But I did, you know, it was a pretty decent sale. And brand new seal games, you know there can't be too much wrong with it unless somehow the disc got broke inside. It's not all scratched up. So I don't expect to have any returns or anything like that. The only other bad thing that could happen when you ship things out in like a padded mailer, I did have a DVD once that the case got crushed and I wound up giving somebody a partial refund, but that was on a DVD actually. On video games, I've never had any problems, so fingers crossed that this one gets there safe. Now, this one I believe sold because of maybe some current news. This is 21 Jump Street, the old version, you know, with Johnny Depp from, I don't know when this was from, the 90s maybe, potentially late 80s, early 90s. I don't really remember. I didn't actually watch it. I was definitely aware of this show, though. But Johnny Depp is certainly in the news, and I do believe that probably has something to do with somebody's interest in this, right? This is the complete series. It's in a really weird case. I've seen a few like this. They're all in paper sleeves or whatever, but they're all there. We counted them all. Everything looked good. I didn't look at every single disc, but I took enough discs out that I was pretty confident that they were all in pretty decent shape. Sorry. So this was also on sale. I sold for $31, and I believe I picked this up for something like it's in a video I posted. So let me see. I'm going to be taking a guess here. I'm going to think that I paid maybe about $6 to $8 for that. I picked up that, and there was another box set. If you remember what the other box set was, put it down below in the comments. I don't really remember. I do know the other box set sold a lot faster than that one, but they were both really good for the money. All right, next up we have Diablo 3. If you guys watched my video game haul where I got all the seal games, once again, this is from that. This is the one that I kind of rattled because the disc is loose in there. I think it's broken off the hinge. The cellophane was off of it. See if I can get a couple pictures here. The cellophane was off of it, but it still had that factory seal on the side. And I disclosed all that in the listing, and it sold for $25. It is still a brand new game. Any of the codes and anything like that in there would still be something the person could use. The only real problem with this game was the fact that something inside, like whatever holds the discs in place, isn't there anymore, and you can hear it rattling around. Unless it's something else, but it's possible that maybe the disc came out and the disc is sliding around there. I don't really know because I didn't open it, obviously. But yeah, it did sell for $25, and I don't expect that I'll have any issues with that as well. Okay, now this last one is a pair of shoes. Now, if you're looking at the title of the video, you'll kind of see how this is all going to play out in a minute. But can you make money selling shoes in Canada, or how can you? That's a question I get asked quite often. I'm just going to show you this, and then I'm going to talk about it a little further. So these are a pair of New Balance. I think I picked them up for probably about $6 to $8. I don't exactly remember, but I think these were $6 roughly. And these are just a pair of New Balance 998 or 928s. They're just a walking shoe, right? I think I paid about, like I said, $6 to $8 for these, and I'm selling them for $45 free shipping. Okay. They did sell for $45 free shipping, actually. So there's not a lot of profit there. But when I'm talking about shoes that aren't like huge hype shoes, I'm looking to make about $15 to $30. So $15 if it's like something that's going to sell really fast. It's a pretty basic shoe, like maybe some nice Vans or something that you might be able to flip quick for $15. I will definitely sell things like that. But on average, I'm looking to try to get about $20, $25, $30 out of the shoes. So I've just got a bag here, a bag full of shoes. I'll bring up on the table. I know it's a Walmart bag, but these are not Walmart shoes. These are all shoes I bought today at Salvation Army. Okay, so let you see here. I paid $6 for these guys. They'll probably go on Poshmark for about maybe $30, and that'd be about $20 profit. On eBay, I might put them up for about the same as the other ones, about $45 free shipping. So $45 free shipping. You take out the shipping is going to cost me $15 roughly in Canada to ship these things. There's still $30 worth of profit there, less fees, right? So we have these guys. Now this was a very unusual day. Also, they had a whole bunch of these. These were brand new. They are Reebok's golf shoes. I didn't even look up the comps on them, but if you can see, $6. Maybe easier to see there. $6. These things have never been used. I don't know what they're going to be worth, but I'm going to guess on all the golf shoes I'm going to show you here, at least $50. So $6 cost of goods, $50. It does add up. These are brand new. They will 100% sell. Okay. I'm just throwing these in the cleaning bin, even though they don't need to be cleaned at all. These are a pair of FJs here. Also, if you guys can see that, I paid $6 for those. I'm going to value those around $50 as well. I don't have anything crazy. It's a home run, but I'm just trying to show you, like, when you're looking at shoes, if you can get it for a good price. So these, again, are a pair of Reeboks, and I have no idea why they got all these brand new shoes in the Salvation Army today. Every once in a while they do, right? We got all those video games in the Salvation Army. I bought iPhone, not iPhone cases, iPad cases, and like the magnetic flap things that were like Radio Shack donated them all. I bought a whole bunch of stuff like that from there. So these are really nice again. I do believe these will be $50 plus. So I haven't, obviously, like I said, haven't looked up comps on any of these. Now here's a pair of Shocks. Okay, so I'm gonna have to clean these ones up a little bit. But what did they ask for these ones? You guessed it. If you can see it, $6. Really nice pair of Shocks. I'm gonna guess those were probably $60. Never looked them up either. For $6, I'm gonna pick up Shocks all day. These ones don't have the brand new tags, but I would say these FJs have definitely never seen the dirt. Somebody's maybe tried them on, but yeah. So a pair of these are FJs, FootJoy, Euro PA, or I don't know why it says that. Anyway, Euro PA, we'll call it that. I'm probably wrong, but it doesn't really matter because $6 into at least $50 right there. And then the last ones, we have another new pair. How did you get so many new pairs from Salvation Army? Once again, I have no idea where these came from, besides the fact that I got them. So once again, $6 right there, very minimum. Now see, okay, getting excited about these shoes. So right here, brand new with tags, but I don't know if this will come through. This one is a little bit dirty. I feel like maybe these were for sale at like a golf course or something like that, and somebody tried them on. But, like, there's no dirt on them, so they might have been like a demo in-store type thing, but still, brand new. I'm going to say at least $50. So can you make huge money selling shoes in Canada? Yes, but you need to find Jordans and like crazy hype brands and whatever, Supremes. You need top end shoes and you can make money no matter where you live. These are like bread and butter items, stuff like this, like golf cleats all the time, golf shoes I sell all the time. Even out of season for me in Canada, people in Florida and warm places will buy your golf stuff. So that's not an issue at all. You know, right now I was collecting Crocs all winter. I just sent out a pair of like little kids Crocs today on Poshmark. I've been selling them quite often. I've been selling sandals quite often because the season's changing. Winter boots, I'm getting pretty good prices on them right now too. I might list them, but I don't expect them to sell for me right now. But you know, it is a little bit seasonal. I'm gonna have to say that. But you know, for golf shoes and cleats and sporting stuff, somebody somewhere will want them. And are you gonna make a killing, like I said, on every single pair of shoes? No, but for me, you know, $20 or $30 adds up, and for me, it is definitely worth it. So if you're always looking to not gouge, I shouldn't say it like that. If you're always trying to make $50 profit on everything, maybe shoes aren't for you. But if you're just trying to get some nice bread and butter, I sell a lot of shoes, and I would say it probably makes up about 40 to 50% of all my sales. I would think, well, maybe about 40%, because I feel like video games and things like that kind of are about 30%, and then clothing and everything else kind of fills in the gaps. So that's the kind of stuff I'm selling personally. And yes, I do believe in Canada you can still sell shoes like this and make a pretty healthy profit. All right, thank you guys so much. If you like videos like this, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel for more content. Until next time, take care, stay safe. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.